All right, thank you so much, David, and I'll be sure to tell you a little bit more about how the show works. I feel bad, we just kind of started the show, and David's like, what am I supposed to do here? I'll get to that during the commercial break. Hey, we have a guest joining me now. This is Tom Horner, and he is the District Mental Health and Wellness Coordinator for Pine Island Schools. And there is a big race, a fun race, a spooky race coming up this weekend. How are you, Tom?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, I'm doing all right. Thanks for coming in. So tell us more about this race. It's a fun run and a 5K.
Yep.
Okay.
The Freaky 5K, it's the third annual Freaky 5K.
Nice.
I started this in my first year while building this new position as the Mental Health and Wellness Coordinator. I always had great experiences doing triathlon, marathon, and I was really fortunate being able to grow up in a family where that seemed normal.
Yeah.
And even if it's not. And one of the things was I've had students my old students when I taught for 8 years ago, send me pictures of them. Hey, I finished my first marathon. Thanks for motivating me. That motivated me to create this family-friendly, equitable event that's free for everybody, so everybody can experience that first race.
So it's free?
The entire race is free. We're able to put it together by everybody having a hand in it.
Yeah.
The Olmsted County Bridge helps support it. Shields donates T-shirts. Trader Joe's and Costco's had a part in it as well. So it's a collective approach that makes it happen.
Okay, and we have a little bit of a costume contest as well. Wear your costume?
Yep, you got it. We're going to be handing out 8 tickets for costumes that we love.
Okay.
I have about 20 of my students volunteering. They're going to be handing out costume tickets, and they can redeem for a Shields gift card.
All right, so it's about having a good time, enjoying time with your friends and family, and people of all ages can come?
All ages.
Okay.
There's a dog division.
Oh, wow.
Stroller division.
Wow.
Anybody can come.
Okay, and Tim, if we could play the other video, I think we have one other video because there's a map, because you have food trucks coming too?
Yeah, one of my old students from Lake City where I used to teach has her own food truck.
Okay.
Ella's Acier. She's gonna be there with smoothie bowls. Miss Angie's Place, which is a nonprofit in town in Pine Island, they'll be there as well, and for all the kiddos, we'll have a fire truck. So we're gonna have snacks, coffee, sharing shelves will also be there, and they're really looking for donations like canned fruit items. I would love to see a lot of people there.
Bring in your canned goods?
Canned goods. They're
Okay.
looking for canned fruit this year.
Canned fruit. Okay, perfect. Some non-perishable items, canned fruit especially. And what park is it again?
This is actually at the 512 secondary. So if you type in Pine Island Secondary 512 building, it should get you there.
Okay, and do you just show up? Do you have to register ahead of time if it's free?
I do a registration using Google Forms. People have seen a lot of different advertisements. I put it on Rochester Local. So we have around 300 registered right now. I know it's going to be chilly and it could fluctuate a little bit, but I would love to see more get registered.
Okay.
You can also register that morning.
All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing this fun event and for putting it on, really, the third year.
Third year.
Okay, and how is your position different than just a regular counselor?
Well, I taught for 8 years health and PE in Lake City, and then it's a pretty unique role.
Yeah.
This is one of the first districts that has started a brand new position as the Mental Health and Wellness Coordinator.
Sure.
The superintendent at the time, Tammy Champa, she started this and gave me the keys to basically do anything. And so I'm really proud of where we're at.
Good.
Supporting students, staff, and families related to mental health and wellness, because I think everybody understands how much that's needed right now.
Absolutely. Do you work in conjunction with counselors at school?
Absolutely, yep.
You do?
We're on a big team. We work well together, and we do whatever we can to support those students.
And you get to do a little more of the wellness side of things too, which is fun.
A lot
I'm
of
sure.
those tier 1 supports, those preventative things to help us all every single day.
Well, that's great. I'm glad you're here with us today, and thanks so much for what you're doing and for sharing more. Is that the t-shirt?
Got you a t-shirt too.
T-shirt.
You can keep it.
Oh my goodness. Perfect. All right, you can get a t-shirt perhaps if you show up this weekend. We have more details about the fun run on our website. That's kttc.com. As Tom mentioned, he would like if you would pre-register for the race. Thanks again.
Thank you.
We have much more to come here on Midwest Access, including